Griffin. Gotta sign in again. Couldn't find this account. You're stupid! Just go back. Oh man. This stinks. Okay. We'll do chat, uncheck, chat, check. Oh no. Oh, it's because I forgot the L in Gmail. Okay. Yeah. Did I do that right? Yeah, okay, alright. Verification code. Sure. Let me mute. Discord. Okay. No one's gonna hear my notifications now. If that was already. Let's do a verification code. Please send. Okay. Sure. Save that. Okay. Just let me in. Please and thank you. Okay. Alright. That should be what I need. And now I'll be able to see chat. Hi guys. Okay. I am just going to be drawing today. I have some revenges I need to catch up with, so I figured I would work on those. I've been wanting to draw all day, but I took a fat nap and kind of like, yeah, you can't really draw while you're sleeping, so. Oh, where's my, oh, there it is. You put your pen down for 1 second in a place it's not supposed to be, and like 5 seconds later, you know, it's like across the room or something. It's ridiculous. Okay. I should have everything. Let me double check. Test. It shows up there. Oh, I was gonna say interesting. It's not showing up. It does show up. It just takes a really, really hot second. Alright. So, first things first, I'm gonna make sure Waterdo looks okay. Go here. Should be all calibrated. If I go here. Hi! There we go. Okay, and I'm just gonna draw. Okay, so 2 different people attacked me. Now I'll move on over here. Hi. Let's see here. We have Chori Nightwind. I'm gonna start with them first because they attacked me first. So, let me get that. That's what I was working on earlier. And this is, oh wait, no, that's the piece they made for me. They said I have permission to share it, so let me actually get there their tag and stuff. This is Chori Nightwind's work. Take a screenshot. I'm gonna be doing a revenge for them today. Hopefully also one more person, but we'll see. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna find a character from them to attack. I had a look at them earlier. I think it's, yeah, this one. They have a little mushroom dryad. I really liked one in particular, so I'm gonna be drawing that one with a slight redesign. I feel like I could balance some things a little better. So this is their dryad character, and I'm gonna draw it. See if I can filter, effect, remove JPEG noise. Oh, okay, it cleans up pretty nicely actually. Okay, so let me just draft my idea first. So we have the mushroom hat, of course. And it's drippy. That's not the part I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is like the outfit. I wonder if making the arms like along like how they are in the reference would be a good touch. It's supposed to be a dryad, so how do I convey that? They're like, kind of like fae, right? Maybe I shouldn't make the hand that long, it's a little much. And for the outfit, I was thinking of having like some light frills here with like a mesh kind of like almost like scales but like see-through right there. Trying to make it not look like a hat. I'll let the cat out real quick. I'm sorry about the noise. There are people yelling downstairs, so I'm gonna just be as quiet as I can. So I'll be on mute a lot. But if anyone chats, I'm here. What? What? Is that a bug? I mean, well, yes, it is a bug. What? Is that a bug? I mean, well, yes, it is a bug. What? Is that a bug? I mean, well, yes, it is a bug. Alrighty, I think I'm okay for now. The only problem with a lot of this person's characters is that it's kind of like a design thing. Like, they don't really like have a formal design for a lot of their characters from what I can see. It's like design your own, and technically that's kind of against art fight rules, is that you're not really supposed to design characters. You're just supposed to draw them. So I'm not sure. A lot of the other designs are a little bit more mature, so I kind of wanted to do this one. Yeah, it's a mushroom human theme. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a mushroom dryad, but I don't really like the balance here. Right? I feel like this top part would be really nice if it acted more like a shawl, so coming down like further and covering the chest, because it's a little awkward. Honestly, maybe I'll just leave the rest of it the same. They have this like interesting, on some of their other examples, they have this little interesting let's see if I can find it. Mushroomy like net thing. So I would figure maybe I could incorporate something like that, but yeah. Bird Vessel, hi! Like a cowboy cloth? Yeah, like a poncho. I think they're really cute. And I think that would solve some of the strangeness, because like this part here underneath the chest, the drip, doesn't make any sense, because it's like where is it coming from? If you turn that around, right, if we're focusing on the chest, if we have the torso here, right, and the chest here, and the arm would go right here, right, we have the rest of the torso, like the top stuff like ends here, and then the bottom kind of just like where is it coming from, you know, like there's nothing here. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to, like, critique it too much, because, like, nobody asked, right? But, like, I don't... They said it's okay to change the outfit, so I kind of want to try and see if I can make it better. At least in my own personal opinion of it. Because this is a really cute idea. I like the idea, like, the like, grayish mushroom person. I think it's cool. I just don't know how to design this outfit. Like, I like having something more concrete to work with. And something abstract like this. I should probably work on the composition. No, wait, I need the outfit. And they have like these mitten hands. I don't know if that was an artistic choice or a skill limitation kind of choice, or... But I'm just gonna try my best to mimic it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Red, we can see your profile picture. It's really cute. I'm so happy with how they came out. Did you find your sketch request from last night? Make it a mannequin. Again, the shawl. Yay! My pleasure. I'll make it like a longer dress. Drippies. Hey, Kias! Yeah, you got me. I'm gonna go dark mode because I feel like it's easier and everybody has eyes, right? I'll turn my light too. My light is very dim. It's kind of hard to see. I'll turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Level 5. Ah! There you go here. Like that. And then we have bell sleeves here. And that does that again. A forfeit your picture. Yeah. Do you have an art fight? I might be able to help with that. Okay. This is looking like a wizard. I'm a wizard? Ah, thank you. You're a wizard! Why do you say that, actually? They're like they're sad individual. They got a frown. Alright. With this in mind, this outfit in mind, and I'm just gonna use the same gradients, where it's like goes up to there, goes up to there. This one will go up to there, and these will be very short. But that's where all the gradients will be. Oh, and don't forget this one. Yeah. So that's their outfit now. Now for composition. What should I make them do? I don't really have a lot of lore. The description says, draw a mushroom dryad. You can take inspiration from my sketches or make up one of your own. What are their personalities? I need to know! This is like a create your own race type thing. Like I want to draw character. I need to figure out character. What kind of they're sad. I got that. You know what? I'm gonna do something with the background so I can use my pointils and brush like crazy. gonna make them look like that? Is that how you draw a head? I don't know. What kind of mushroom? Oh. Yeah, I was gonna make them sulking and kind of like, let me actually just plot it out. Like sulking and poking like a little mushroom. Like they're supposed to be caring for it, but it's like, I don't really want to do this kind of thing. It's like I'm supposed to be taking care of them. I don't know. Maybe that would be funny. That spine is way too small. Especially for that head size. Let's try moving that up. They look like little sombreros. Maybe if I round the top more, it looks like more like a mushroom. Or is the sides that... I think the sides. It's like it looks like a hat, not a mushroom. And just have them on like a branch? No. Oh, had to go AFK for a bit. No, you're fine. I didn't say anything you don't think. How big are dryads? I actually don't know if they should be on like a branch or there's like no size diagram. Dryad. Okay, they're pretty big. They're pretty big. They're like sometimes the size of trees. They're tall. So like this mushroom should actually be like yeah, that's more accurate. And like the tree could be not that small. Like a regular person, I would imagine, like if the dryad is this tall, right? I would imagine a person would be about this tall. With that in mind, scooch him over a little bit. Gonna make everything here rather rough. How art. Very clever, Red Vessel, very clever. I had my interview today. It went okay. I'm like a weird headspace today. Like, I did a productive thing. I feel like I'm in limbo. And they said they would get back to me. They did not get back to me. I even checked my spam. Ugh. My music. I'll put something a little bit more recognizable for me. Maybe later they'll do it. First round of interviews shortly. Yeah, they said that they were gonna get back to me by like the end of their workday, which was like at 6, which is like 5 hours ago. And they like said that they weren't gonna like just like ghost. Maybe I got my hopes up in believing that, but let's do some ground. So I got up early in the morning, so like I'm kind of exhausted, right? But the thing about going in to where I went as early as I did is that Vel actually has night shift, and he was actually getting out of night shift when I was going in, and so I actually got to eat breakfast with him. That was really nice. Exhausted, but so after I ate breakfast with him, he had to go home. He was exhausted. Right, and then I got to the place, and I got in the elevator, and there was this really tall lady, and she was gorgeous. She's amazing looking, like, and I asked her, because I thought, oh my gosh, like, wait, what if this is the person interviewing me, right? I was like, okay, alright, hi, how are you? Where are you going? And I also was having trouble getting into the building itself, because it was, like, a buzz-in kind of situation. And she went, like, right into the elevator, and it's like, okay, I'll follow suit. And turns out she was taking a class on the floor above me. It's like, oh, okay, well, good luck with your class. Oh, I was like, what do you usually do? Because, like, it was for something that, like, sounded like not a regular job. And she's like, oh, I usually work as a model. And I was like, yeah, that tracks. And her smile was so wide. Thank you. Like, It was a really nice interaction. That made me feel really good. So like, even though that didn't end up being the person who was interviewing me, it just felt nice anyway. And like, because she kind of like inadvertently helped me get into the building to do my interview. Like, I was very thankful that she kind of just went. But I got to the lobby, and how many of you guys play Beat Saber? If you play Beat Saber, you are probably familiar with the song Crab Rave, right? Red Vessel maybe play a little bit, a touch, perhaps. You're familiar with Crab Rave, correct? I love Crab Rave. There is music playing in the lobby, right? And the song that we were listening to ends and the next one begins. And I kid you not, I start hearing the da 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 da, the snaps. And I was like, there's no way this is Crab Rave, right? There's no way. It was Crab Rave. They also put a little box on the resume that said, draw us a picture that would make us laugh, and that it was compulsory to draw the picture. It's like, okay. So I drew a picture on the form. And funny thing, just in case nobody heard about it, I throw it to you. When the lady behind the desk handed me the form, she also gave me a pen. And the pen, she just laid it across the top of the paper, and she gave it to me, and I went and sat down to go and do my form. I, like, clicked the pen to try and, like, you know, open it to start writing, and it didn't do anything. It kind of just clicked to nothing. Like, I couldn't feel the mechanism move or anything. I was like, alright, I have my own pen. I'll just, yeah. And so I did most of the form with my own pen. And I kid you not, the last two boxes where I had to write approximately, like, minimum one word, at least just one word per box, the last two boxes, my pen decided to give out. And I was like, alright, okay, I see how it is. So yeah, my pen gave out, and as I was filling it out, there was this glob at the top of the paper that got smeared across practically the entire thing. I put a little arrow saying, like, this was here when I got it. So, like, I apologize for the mess, but, like, wasn't my fault, I swear. But, yeah, when I was about halfway done with the form, I had realized, like, there was ink all over my hands, there was ink all over the paper, and it was because that little ink splotch that the pen left behind. So effectively, like, the pen had exploded, and in me touching it at all, I got ink where I didn't see. And yeah, that was that. And so I went back, and I was like, with inky hands, and she saw it, she's like, oh my god, what happened? And I just explained, like, oh, the pen exploded on me. Oh. So she just gave me a new pen. It's like, thank you. And she directed me to the bathroom. And when I was done filling out the form, thank goodness she was the same person who was interviewing me, because she extended her hand, right? And I kind of gave her, like, are you sure? I'm like, I'd gone and washed my hands at that point, but like it was still pretty funny. I was like, you sure you wanna? Okay, all right. And she shook my hand. Align the drips where they need to be. Mushroom. The pen chose violence. That it did. That it did. Most certainly. Memorable impression, yeah, and the poor soul that had the pen explode on her. It's always something. It's always something. You know, that's not terrible, actually. Proportions-wise? Especially if I can... Oops. Start coloring, and I don't even need this line art, because quite frankly, I hate the line art. But anyway. Do like a Whoops! Okay. That neck position is a lot better. Let's even it out a little bit. Wait, what if I lean into it, actually? Yeah, I have an idea. Line circuit. Issue? Issue? What's the issue? Oh. That is an issue. I mean, if the current way you have it is not fixable, then it's fine as, like, the most recent thing that you sent me. Oh no. Wait, is it that abrupt? That's kind of insane. Every second is a lot. Hollow Knight camera moves in a like a pendulum? That's odd. Yeah, I don't know if I like it, but it's something. Altogether, there just aren't that many details to the character, and I don't seem to be particularly good at drawing mushrooms. I don't know, you know what, the bottom one looks pretty good. What did I do differently? Did I pinch the sides more? Yes, I have an idea. Okay. Gonna use the colors from here. Playtalism time! Yeah, this person who has this character is the one that made the collecting shells. Kishiroku. Okay. Let's try and get some more gradient in here. I need to be more blue, actually. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, stuff doesn't feel like defined enough. I gotta fix that. Why is it so light? Just grab that color. There we go. Okay, it's coming along. I'm not gonna lie, I really did not know how to approach this character. Apparently, a Blender guide you've been trying to learn from got privated. No. What? Maybe there was something wrong with like the copyright or something? That's odd. I'm sorry to hear that. Give me their address. I will go talk. Okay. How do I make that look more mushroom-like? It's like... It just feels like a hat right now. I need to fix that. I need to make it feel like a mushroom. But I don't know how to achieve that. Yeah, okay, that's better. I'm gonna make it look like they're sitting, but not too much. Not sure why the video... 11 months old? That's almost a year, dude. That's... weird. That's really weird. Maybe it got reported or something? I don't know. That's just odd. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this lineless thing. I think it's pretty cool. This art, which I was like, I hate it. You know what? I think it's been saved. Still need to work on the top of the mushroom. Probably more gray will help, is my guess. I think it also might have been reported. Do you notice like anything maybe about the music or trying to think of what it could be? Time lapse if it is still up. Sped up version of the video with them. Oh, with music and stuff. Ah. Yeah, I have a feeling it was probably the music then. I'm gonna make the ink kind of like shiny. Yeah. You got me. Good catch. Okie dokie, Bread Bustle. Good luck out there. Gotta sneeze. Ah, it's not coming out. I unfortunately have not been playing Zelda as much as I love the games. It's unfortunately owned by Nintendo, and so I refuse to ever buy a Zelda game ever again. I can't have nice things. I'm just listening to the soundtrack. It hurts because it's my childhood. Nintendo, right? Nintendo isn't cool. Nintendo's not cool. They inspired so many childhoods, so many like people I think to become like game developers, and just like it was they were cool. They're not cool anymore though, because they keep trying to sue everybody, and they're doing it over things that they really shouldn't be. And it honestly really started with not really started, but like it really kicked up into high gear with the Power World lawsuits, and they were effectively trying to patent mechanics. And that's really what I hate them for. It's like, it's one thing to defend your IPs, but it's another thing to try and limit people's ability to create a game with a similar-ish mechanic. It's like there's so many ways you can execute Metroidvania. There's so many different ways you can execute platformer. You know, there's so many different ways, for instance, Nintendo, that you can incorporate the concept of throwing a ball at a monster in 3D space. There's like no need to patent that. It's not yours, not really. No, it's not. It's not even theirs. They tried to patent it, and it's like, no. Other games have had this mechanic for so long. There's no way you can upload that in court, and they actually had like the paperwork and everything that they can just pull out whenever one particular game gets a little too successful, and that's just like the terrifying part. It's like, if you fail, nobody cares, right? But the moment you break out of the mold, the moment you actually make headway, one of these big corporations is gonna see that as a threat, of course, and is gonna shoot you down, buy you out, sell you out, something. They just don't want the competition, because competition means they actually have to do something, or it means that they don't get as much money because they can't. They're not doing it as well, right? Like, just do better. That's how capitalism is supposed to work. But these companies have gotten so comfy cozy in like the top of their industry that they just like resting on their laurels and not really doing anything. And Nintendo is sitting on not just laurels, but a bunch of like illegal stuff, and they'll just take it out of their back pocket whenever they feel like doing that. It sucks. Alright, thank you, Circuit. Let me take a look at that now. Whoa! Oh, you guys could hear that earlier. That's Discord audio. Let me mute that! My bad. Circuit, is there any way you can add more of a buffer to the end? That is the only thing I can think that could make this any better. I give it one more watch through. Oh, and okay, 2 notes. 1, buffer to the end, and number 2, is there any way you could add more anti-aliasing on the thing you added at the end? Those are the only 2 notes I got. Whoops. Add a little bit of that under there. Oh, you know what I'm also salty about? Nintendo-wise? I told this story before, but I used to really like Fire Emblem Heroes. I used to play, like, every day. I really liked it. It was, I think, my first gacha game. Yeah, honestly, I think it was my first gacha game. I'm pretty sure. And after a while, not only did the story start heading in a terrible direction, which is why I like put it down for a bit, like I took a hiatus from playing. But when I went back, because I hadn't made a Nintendo account, despite having linked like literally everything else I could have linked. It decided because I didn't have a Nintendo account that it would wipe all of my data and not let me log in with any of my other methods to to restore my data. So I lost a lot of stuff, and I am very upset about it. I never stopped being upset about it, not gonna lie. But it just sucked. Job application-y? Hello, how are you? How's the job applying going? I'm not sure. I don't recognize your name. Have you been here before? Do you recognize me? I don't recognize you, unfortunately. I regret to inform you. Oh, that's not right. Blue? And that Nico, hi. Do not recall. Have been traversing plenty of broadcasts. I see. Unfortunately, YouTube, unlike Twitch, does not have a new chatter kind of thing, so I can't tell. I can't tell. But I think I would remember the name like that. Also a member of Team Comedy. Let's go! Team Comedy for the win! I love the colors. Team Comedy colors. How many attacks have you done so far? Let's see, what would be a good color for the mouth? Let's fill that in a little bit. Team Mystery! Your average for attacks is what? 2 points? Hey? 7 attacks? One of them having a mass attack. You're insane, dude. You're insane. What? How many characters in your mass attack? You're scaring me. Nine? 9? 9 is crazy work. Crazy work, I tell you. Team Mystery average, like, the 2.63. Yeah, that's, I think I'm averaging, I want to say, like, 30 points per attack. This is gonna be the first one I attempt with background. You know what? I'm satisfied. I'm pretty satisfied. I lied. I'm gonna touch up this one last part over here, and then I'll work on the background. Just a very quick. The last time I did background with my pointillism brush, I got a response from the devs of the game that I was like posting from. Like, okay, it was a tunic sketch, right? I put my character in like a tunic outfit, and I just wanted to paint the background. I thought it was a really cute idea, and like the publishers of Tunic responded like, "Good luck on your adventure." It made my day. It made my day. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that kind of like that shading again. Flip a clip. Flip a clip. Flip a clip. I thought that was for making like moving images. No? Am I wrong? 8 years! That's dedication. Wait. 169.15 average points for the team? Most friendly fires! That would probably explain it. You get reduced points for friendly fires, right? Welcome back, Bread Bustle. How many attacks have I received? I believe... 3? Let me double check. Yeah, 3, and all of them have been of the same character. It seems there is a slight preference. I'm happy that people like that one, but I also hope to see some of the other ones. Maybe. We'll see. Get lucky. The other ones are harder, I guess, which is maybe why. You can make art in Flip a Clip. Those numbers are too long. That takes me a lot of effort. I'm not gonna read that. I ain't reading all that. Big numbers is what I registered. Let me try and gradient this out a little bit more. I don't want it to look like line art. I want it to look like shadow. Oof, that one just looks square. Yeah, something like that. You received 8 attacks. Had your characters featured in 5 mass attacks. How long have you been doing art fight, actually? Both of you, actually. Everybody. How long is everybody doing art? Has everybody been doing art fight? Because it seems like we have some very experienced people in here. Character is done. Time for background. Oh, 184k is mystery. The others are in the 170 range. In terms of average points total? Thank you for making it easier to read. First year? First year? Jeez Louise, you're going strong for first year. Well, welcome to Art Fight. I heard the reason that we have 3 teams this year is because there's so many new people who joined. It's really exciting. Like, even the Art Fight rules have not been updated. Like, every year so far, it's been 2 teams. But there's just so many people. It's really nice. I've been doing Art Fight for 4 years. This is my 4th year. What? 0 minutes and 0 seconds? How do you mean? That's your username? I have a lot of attacks I gotta focus on. So I'm gonna try and get those out of the way and then have a couple friends I need to go after. But if we want to find each other, if you guys want to draw each other's stuff, then... Never done Art Fight! You know, Red Vessel, Art Fight counts for any kind of visual arts. If you want to do Blender modeling, you can do that. Woo. Wait, out of your skill level though? You could do a low poly attempt at something, maybe. Messy something with clay, yeah. Yeah, you can just take pictures of stuff. You don't need to do any mailing or anything. Ah, you know, Red Vessel? Nobody's looking at the topology. As long as it looks good, nobody's looking at the topology. So you could just practice like sculpting if you wanted. That might be fun. Trying to think of like something that would make it less scary. Da-dun. 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 Making a fully functional VTuber model as an attack sounds fun though. I mean, if you want to do that, I would say probably try and start a little simpler so you don't kill yourself. Don't overdo it, yeah. But yeah, if you feel like that's something that's interesting, yeah, do it. Do it, do it. Some people want the physical art if it is physical. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, speaking as a VTuber who very much values their anonymity, some people are probably not comfortable with, you know, location stuff and trying to deal with shipping and transferring money, and I understand maybe, like, I know Bread Vessel, I don't think that's something that they'd be up for. I might be wrong, but I just have a feeling. Mossy? So you got your username? K for Kai? Oh, K Neko, I see. You have returned, welcome back. Well, in the future though, one is already a lot for you right now. Yeah. Yeah. 13 designs over 2 years is definitely numbers. That's a lot of numbers. Let's see if I can make it feel deeper here. I feel like that's the wrong idea. It needs to be Maybe not that dark, but it's too purpley there. Let's make it a very, very light blue. Especially towards the edges. Let's pick a very... Yeah. So it looks like the water is very clear. The current one is an art fight? And yeah, I assumed as much, Red Vessel. You and me think alike in this regard. I love drawing grass with this brush, dude. Look at how easy it is. Let's get some diversity. Let's do a base layer of like the darker stuff. Let's do another rock over here. Whoops, I should put that behind. Just adding some layers to this. Maybe I'll put like a cliff face over here. I also really oh man, I wish it didn't support Nintendo. I have six of the Zelda Twilight Princess manga. I don't have all of them. I wish I did, because I want to know what happens next. But I don't. I will figure out next time. Oh, it's the wrong layer. I'm gonna actually make it a little darker over here. Because it's like, it feels like it's more in shadow. And that other side feels lighter. You have a thing where if instead of looking at it too long and you hate it, you have a design and the next day or a couple weeks later, oh, you hate it. I feel like once you start like really cementing all the most important parts of a design, that it becomes a lot easier to stick with it. Like, my character took 3 years to design, but I have not wanted to change like anything about her design, and maybe that's just me being like stuck on it. I don't know if that's how I'd phrase it, but like I feel very satisfied with it. And I feel like because I spent so much time figuring out exactly what I wanted, that it made it so much easier. And I put some more dark grass, like kind of between all the spots where there's stuff missing. Potato goddess medicine, good luck! Oh, welcome back! I just caught up. I don't know, does the character stand out enough? Should I make it like they're like bleaching the area kinda, or like should I add a sky? Maybe. I feel like a lot of this doesn't have as much detail, and that's probably why it feels strange. Think the mushroom becomes goo? So goo? Oh, like sludge. Let's try that. Oh wait, that doesn't quite work. Oh wait, better idea. Big goopy footprint. That's a good idea. Let's put it at like 90. Maybe a multiply? No. Color burn? No. That looks good enough to me. And what I can do with that is I'm gonna kind of merge everything except the sky. Yeah. And start just adding more detail. This goes in front. I forgot the mushroom. There's like a little mushroom right here. I'm also going to make it the same as them. That way they have a little buddy. Oops. Mushroom buddy. Dun dun. It's so small. Non-poisonous mushroom. If not goo is delicious. I don't know if goo is delicious. It looks like ink. I don't imagine that would taste very good. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, I think it's just up to refining the background now because that looks pretty good. Use some harsher colors. And then I get to do my accidentals! But just making sure that there's enough contrast where there needs to be contrast. They are really yummy, actually? Oh. Wait, for real? I would not have imagined that they would be that tasty with all the... like... the ink? I guess if you cook it off, maybe? doesn't look that good. Time to smooth it over. Turns into ink because spores are black liquid. And the spores digest the cap. Oh. I didn't know there was a phrase for it. I learned a thing today. Yeah, the finer detail helps a lot. I mean, you can see how much more detailed the grass is up front. I mean, maybe I don't have to worry too much towards the back, because I mean, it is in the background, but I am worried about this rock, actually. Try and mix all the trees a little bit, not that much. That one doesn't really fit that. Let's do this here. Actually make this one a lighter tree overall. This is very like children's book page style. Olivia? You're right, it kind of does. I like that. It's like gentle. Yeah? I like coloring with the pointillism because I just feel like it immediately makes everything better. Like this line art that I started off with, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna color this and be happy with it like as it is. With the line art, I have to like I would have had to do a lot of corrections before I think it would have been anywhere near where I would have liked it to be. But I just started coloring with the pointillism brush and it works. Over here. And my original idea also was to have like a bush here. So it kind of felt like you were POV, snuck up on the dryad. Maybe... darker color. No. Darken? No. Maybe if I do... like this and give it a little bit more... Whoops. You know what? Yeah, I'll remove some of that. All traditional. You can't you get your style to translate digitally at the moment? Do you use like watercolor or something? Maybe I might have some insight for you. I'd love to be able to help. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll leave that actually. It's pretty nice. Markers, pens, colored pencils. You have a pad, not a tablet, so you're not able to see your hand drawing it. Oh, yeah. I personally got a tablet because I couldn't stand the... No, sorry, not the... Oh, okay. Wait, what? No, wait, if you have the pad, what do you mean? Wait, are you not able to see? Because I had a personal issue with, like, I couldn't see, like, where my hand was, like, on... Like, I wasn't directly influencing it, it felt like. So it was very difficult to understand for me. But if you have, like, a pad, that should be fine, no? Like, I don't know, I don't understand, I don't think. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I understand that issue very well. Do you have any idea what canvas, or not canvas, sorry, what kind of pad you want to get? Or, like, utensil? Yeah, this feels like it adds a nice bit of variety to the piece. I want to cover that root. XP pen. You don't know what would help. You have the pad right now, but like a tablet would be better. Just not able to afford to purchase a pad. That makes sense. Yeah, work on maybe take some commissions and then save up for one, mayhaps. Or if you have a job that covers it, could go with that. Dun, 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 dun. Let me do now my favorite thing. Strong colors, so be careful. Which way looks better? I think it's just more saturated like this. Yeah, it's better before. I will add some vignette. Yep. Yeah, it's come a long way from the original sketch, huh? Bush, vignette, no sketch, background, sky, character. I'm gonna quickly just try and make this transition a little bit more natural. Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve from physical to digital. Coming as somebody who can, coming from somebody who is able to draw alright with physical, but when it comes to sketching on digital, mm-mm. This is mushroom dryad. Oh, you know what I forgot? forgot something super important. It's a little butterfly in the bushes. Safe. And I will post this tomorrow. I thought I was gonna get a catch up with 2 pieces. I only finished 1. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, how long has it been? It's 2 hours. That's not bad. Anywho, that's all for today, guys. I'll see if I can stream tomorrow. But no promises. I'm gonna head to bed. But thank you to everybody who came. I will say my order of business is I'm trying to get to revenges first. As soon as I'm done with all of my revenges, then I'm gonna start moving on to friends. So I have a couple of people I attack pretty much every year so far. So I definitely want to make sure I get to them. I just gotta get through my revenges first because I gotta say thank you, right? But yeah, that should be it. Yeah, I'm too tired. Anywho, general announcements. Lots of stuff coming up. The poll for which VR game we're playing is how much time is left on it? Let's see. Yeah, the poll. It's got 3 days left. The amount of votes has gone up. I did not think that would happen. I think this is the biggest poll we've ever had. Dude, do I have 50% of the votes on Job Simulator? So funny. But just as a note for anybody who hasn't heard about it already, because everybody helped me cover the costs of my VR headset for the 50% goal, I will be playing Little Nightmares Altered Echoes as soon as I get my raincoat outfit fixed. And for 100%, I said I would let community choose a game for me to play, and so that's what we're voting on. So if you'd like to put your 2 cents in, make sure you put your vote in before 3 days are up. Aside from that, I didn't hear from the modeler yesterday, and I didn't hear from the modeler today, so I'm a little worried. But I'm hoping to have all of my model testing done and ready, and hopefully things will be in order to do an art contest and a mocap showcase by hopefully late this month. But I don't have control over the modeler schedule or anything, so I can only tell you as much as I know. But hopefully if there is any extra delay, it's to just make things a little bit better. I hope. Job Simulator isn't as bad as it sounds. It's a cute little robot. I hope it's there to take my corporate job so I can come VTube. But anyway, mocap showcase also. I still need to do testing. I finally got my wire, so I should be able to do some nice testing with PC VR like directly plugged in. Can't believe Bugsnax is doing so poorly. Yeah, it looks like a fun game. Very interested in why everybody's because I don't really know any of these games. I'm very interested to see like Derail Valley. I didn't think there was a significant train appreciating population in the server, or the community rather. So that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it does. All the games on that list are VR supported. So that's up to you guys. But again, make sure you get your votes in. Another note is we are looking for editors. We are looking for stream moderators for Twitch. So if you would like to help out, if you go to Twitch, you go under About, and you go to Join the Team. There's a bunch of little like forum links. If you want to help us tackle weekly releases or showcases or other cool videos that we want to make, then join the editing team. And if you maybe want to help make sure we keep the space safe, we've been having a little bit of trouble making sure that there's just always a moderator in the room. On my Twitch streams, I've had to handle a couple of things myself. It's just very difficult to manage talking and doing and chatting and moderating all at the same time. So the more help I have, the better it is. Yeah. I don't think the commands work here because we got the YouTube stream elements. I don't have a lot of those there, but thank you, Red Vessel, for that. Yeah. But that's it. Any questions before I head out? Anybody? No? Okay, I think we're clear. How much wood could woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could chuck wood, huh? I don't know. I don't know. I think I said it right, though. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that's not the right place. Anyway, ignore the void. It's my picture slide thing. Anyway. Again, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I have one more revenge to get to before I'm set to do my own stuff. That's so nobody else attacks me, though. I'm having a lot of fun drawing things. Posted something on Blue Sky too, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out! I'm gonna eat now. Good night, guys. Take care. Stay awesome and pervade the positive chaos. Bye-bye.